Okay, before we start, brother, may we have some likes. As we're reviewing, I think the tallest, of any model Safari Ltd has ever made, the Brachiosaurus, to my knowledge. And yes. Well, first off, we gotta take a look at this mold. It's not bad actually. It does have the, I want to say a mix between of modern science and Jurassic Park sort of feel to it. Plus, let's take a look more detail into the skin, because they did a very good job on the sculpt as well. You can get strange elephant-like folds all over its body, from its underbelly all the way to the tip of the head. Plus, one thing I'm concerned about is this tail. This thing might chip. Let me get the camera in the right angle. It might chip off or it'll bend, but everything else, it's not bad. And oh, I forgot also the legs. Keep an eye on these front legs. They might bend, or what's the other word? Mix? I don't want to. No, they'll fold in or fold out if you're not careful. But either way, this is not a bad figure of the Brachiosaurus. Oh, I should have said that. Safari Ltd Brachiosaurus. Plus, I do love the color palette. It has a sort of jungle or taiga, redwood forest sort of color palette, allowing it to blend into the canopies and to most of the forest. You get a great amount of brushing, especially on, I want to say from here to sort of here. Let me zoom in. You get that a little more here. It's pretty great. You even get it here on the underbelly and to some of its tail. Plus, you get a strange sort of dry brushing on the feet. Mostly, you're also going to get the dry brushing effect on the legs. I want to say some on the tail. Some hues and highlights on the legs. Also, I also want to say, if we look at the head as well, yeah, it's not bad, but every time I see this mold, it reminds me of the Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus. I know, because there are some studies showing that there are two animals that kind of look alike, especially this one. Why? Because there's another species known as Giraffatitan, and that one looks very similar to the Brachiosaurus. I will put in a link to a video of who actually does a better job explaining this than I can, and they're not a bad channel. You should check them out. But as for these, I want to say also another little fun fact about them is that all sauropods apparently had air sacs in their bodies, which also allowed them to be which could support their weight a little more, since at first we thought they were always in the swamp, like Shrek. Okay, this thing is Shrek colored. I'm gonna call him Shrek. Plus, he's not that heavy. I thought it would be when I first got it, but it's not. Plus, you got a little bit of another thing to worry about is this head. You might tear it off, decapitate the poor thing. And as for space, he won't take that much space, as is for his body. Because let me lower this down. He's a total of from his feet to the tip of his tail, he's a total of 9 or 10 inches. Actually, yeah, 9 inches. Let me move him over here. See that? 9 inches. And from the shoulder, 5 inches or 5 inches. But if we get all the way to the neck, it's barely reaching 8 inches. So 7.5 inches. For length, he won't take much space, but for height, I don't know. You could put him on top of your shelf, or somewhere or a shelf that has enough room to show his max height. Plus, overall, it's not a bad figure, actually. I do have some concerns with it in the long run, but for now, mine hasn't shown those issues. Plus, I forgot to mention the great amount of airbrushing around its back, all the way from the tip of its head, all the way to the tip of its tail. in the end, yeah, this is a pretty good figure. If you can't find a good Brachiosaurus, or one that's at a good price, track one of these down. They're not that expensive. I'll put in a link as well to them on where you can probably find them on the official website, or Amazon is where I usually get mine. So yeah, leave a like, and we're gonna review a dragon, and yeah, the hybrid video and the ARC series will continue. It's just that snail games controversy that's happening right now, and I'm still figuring out how to fix it so we can go back into the series. So for now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, leave a like. It helps me a lot. Thank you.